Hello, hello.
Yo,
What up, what up?
not much, sir. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. We are on the air. I don't know how to record it, but it's on YouTube right now, so I don't
Oh, it's on YouTube too.
know. Yeah, this is live hangout, so we're doing it live. So whoever is watching is watching. I don't know how to record it, but I know it is possible to record,
I was gonna.
but I guess we'll
It
check it out.
might already
What
be.
was that?
I said it might already be recording.
Okay.
Can you send me the link
All right.
for the YouTube one?
I think it's on Google Plus or something. Not quite sure, but got some more teammates supposed to be coming in. Well, so how's things been going out in Cornhusk, Iowa?
It's been all right, man. In the cornfields of Dubuque, Iowa, just kind of working things through each day. One of my customers, two of my customers, just made their tea today and yesterday. So this week I should be mid this week. Later in the week I should start hearing results from him.
Excellent. They got these in the back office.
Huh?
So they got these in the back office. I'm definitely a fan of these.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
those are dope.
5 pounds in 5 days. Yeah.
Yeah, those are dope. I need to get me one.
Yeah, they sell them in packs of 10. So these past few hours I've been I got my ink in today that I ordered off of eBay, so I was able to install that and try to get some IBO. Uh, Remember how we had like new IBO 101?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of like I made that document a few days ago or whatever, and I'm gonna keep updating it as time progresses and whatnot. But I downloaded some other stuff, and so basically I'm working on hard copies for for new people so they can just come in and then dive right in.
Hey, it's all beneficial to them. That's good.
Mm. All right, so I see you're on. Let me go ahead and send this out to Mizzle. I'm just gonna post it in the bigger group. Also, if anybody else wants to listen in or give us some ideas or whatnot.
For sure.
So yeah, man, people are popping ranks like left and right. I'm just like, wow,
Oh yeah.
that's great.
It's really good stuff. What's this? I don't forget what the guy's name is. This pop director.
King Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep. I think he was out there in I think he was out there in Houston, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Atlanta, the just got my VIP tickets today.
How much is it?
There's only like four left. Yeah,
How much is the VIP tickets?
650, and that's for two tickets, and like you get $200 worth of swag or like just like a kit or whatever, like whatever they have. There's gonna be like $200 worth of stuff or whatnot, and then you get like access to everything, and they have like a bonfire training session and a couple other things. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And of course you get the hotel, which is great.
How many days is that?
It's for Friday and Saturday.
It's not a bad deal.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out for a couple of days afterwards because uh come to find out we know somebody out there, so it's gonna be great.
That's perfect. What do you call it? What's the dates again?
It is the 17th and the 18th of July. Yeah.
Oh shoot, I can make that, but that sucks. There's only 4 VIP tickets left.
Yeah, there's like about 2,000 regular tickets left, and there's about four as of like 2 hours ago. There was like four left. Yeah, and they went fast. They kind of did because the other day I was on and there was 20. All
Jeez. What's the,
right,
can you send me the link?
it's yeah, I can. It's in the little Legacy Empire group though.
Oh, gotcha.
I can
Did you want to
yeah.
get started at like 8:06 maybe or 8? Give some people about a couple minutes to get their.
Yeah, that's gonna be a second. We got Audra on the line.
Woo woo!
Where are my West Coasters at? I got two West Coasters who are supposed to be on the on this hangout. Straight West Coasting. Alright. Alright, great. So working on these packs. Um this is a real I like this one right here. I'm gonna show you this. Okay. Excuse the yeah, this is a good one right here. This is the rank elevator.
Nice.
Yeah, someone made it. I don't know who, but it's got the requirements for you to hit associate all the way up to executive ambassador, and actually in this is in the training. I mean the welcome pack. All right. Okay, so as you know, I don't know if you know or not, but Michaela is out there in Florida right now, and she has piqued a whole bunch of interest, and she's went to a bunch of several different like travel, timeshare, lodge type things and whatnot, and
Smart.
She's got people interested in the business out there, and she's been putting her flyers up and leaving her business cards places, and she actually connected with one of the ladies who's actually a tour guide, and she's really interested. And so Michaela went back like the next day, and they exchanged information and stuff like that. And so that's gonna be awesome to find out what happens with that. But it's cool because the travel guide or whatever she's willing to actually distribute Michaela's flyers,
Wow.
which is awesome.
That's
Yeah, and she wants to get in it too, but right now she's just, yeah, she's real hyped up about it. So I'm hoping to get her closed, and Michaela's gonna be out there until like Sunday or something like that. And then we got I got at least two other people coming in this week just from her herself, and there's other people too as well coming in. So we're moving along here.
awesome.
Mm.
That's perfect. Man, that power leg is gonna be massive.
Hmm.
Is she on your part? Well, actually, it doesn't
She's on my
matter.
pay leg.
Um,
Yeah, she's on my
that's
pay
all.
leg. I put my mom on my power leg, and so she's loving that. So it's awesome.
Oh, I bet.
Yep. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this party going.
Sounds good.
Okay, so as you guys know, I'm trying to do the 90-day blitz, and I've actually watched the Eric Worre 90-day whatever it was called, like the 5-part series.
Hmm.
And so I actually went through that and rewatched it, and so we're gonna do that because my goal is to hit regional by the July or whatever. Yep. So that's what I'm gunning for. So let's see what these people are saying. Okay, we got somebody saying they don't hear anybody. Hangout isn't responding. Hmm, weird. You can hear me, right?
Yep, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
All
Can
right,
you hear
awesome.
me?
Yes,
Okay.
I think whoever the people who usually like it messes up on, they gotta like either jump out and then jump back in. All right, Tim. So, is there anything that you would like to say right now for the time being?
Um, let's see. It all depends where you want to start at, what you want to touch on, but what would you like me to kind of expand or maybe talk about? Or is any Audra, do you have any questions or something that I could help you, like we can help you that you might want answered?
Um, see, I don't know. Just need to get more into the tour, and then I mean, because I only right now do other marketing. I don't know if you can help me out with
Mm.
that.
Sorry, repeat that again. It cut in and out.
um, the Twitter and stuff. I'm not too sure on how to do all that now, so I really have been doing more things with this.
Okay. I'm
Can you hear me?
thinking it cut, it was like going like cutting in and out, and then right when you're finishing it just was like perfect. There's a chat box to your bottom right if you wanted to type that in. Maybe I could see that. Is there a chat is there a chat box you can see over to the right side?
I think she's on a portable device.
Oh, gotcha. Did you hear what she said or
I'm using my.
She's using her phone.
oh, gotcha. Did you hear what she happened to say?
I think she wanted to know how to market better on Facebook. Is what I kind of got out of it.
Cool. When she hops back on, I'll answer that.
All right, so yeah, what I have in my hands right here is the TLC Massive Action Plan. Have you heard of that?
Nope.
Okay, it's it's a document that you can find in trainingtlcreps.com or trainingtlcmoms.com. It's probably even in it's in our group too. But anyway, it says there's 6 steps, and one is the first step is know your why. Second step is experience the TLC products, which is be a product of the product. And number 3 is to pick a mentor, coach, champion, as they say. 5 is to book your first TLC party, and 6, plug into the TLC success system. And I'm going to see what is going on. Okay. All right. So, is that you, Timo?
Trying to do the YouTube?
I can't find how to do that. But Audra wanted to know how to what you call it
Market.
advertise on Twitter, how to market on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, let's see. So, well, when it comes to like Twitter and anything that no one's seeing something, it has to be like you probably want to use pictures still too that are pretty interesting, but when it comes to Twitter and stuff like that, you got to use words that are very like alert, like oh my gosh, check this out, or it's crazy, just stuff like that gets people's attention. And the best way to do it is if you have product and stuff like that, you want to start with showing yourself with the pictures of with the products and stuff, but then also start sharing other people's stories. But what I like to do is, and I'm not sure why I'm talking like as if I'm a director and stuff like that, but it's stuff that I feel helps is that you want to put you want to share the stories and stuff, but you don't want to share it in a way of like you should join my team, or you should join TLC or something like that. Just like, whoa, that's really crazy. What this lady's story is like really powerful. She had eczema and things like that, and they reached out to TLC or something like that, and ended up getting some of the emu oil, and it's been working out very well for them. That kind of thing.
Right too. So yeah, we are having technicalities with the YouTube link, but we are broadcasting, we are live, so I'm just gonna go through. So basically, it says know your why. Do you get emotional when you think about it? Does it drive you to work your TLC business? Does it make you break through your fears? And do you have it written where you can see it daily? I'm going to copy this link again. So we got people who are trying to get in and they can't get in for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on. All right, so it looks like it's just me and you on here, Timwa. Chatterton was on here for a second, and Audra was. But anyway, do you have anything? Do you have anything planned for like growth in your area, Timwa?
Honestly, right now it's kind of more what I'm using is other people, word of mouth, because again, I've gone through 3 different companies, this being my third. Um, and some people are kind of like, oh my gosh, what's he doing now, kind of thing, whatever.
Mm.
But so I'm taking like the background scene of trying not to stand out too much, but to have like my buddy Brian, he's trying the T right now, and he wants to get healthy, all this other stuff. So I'm gonna be using their stories, and I'm gonna have them kind of like advertise this without knowing that they're advertising it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'll have him like I'll mention money to him, just like nothing related with TLC. Is like, man, are you? Because I'm sure he's looking for an extra income right now.
Mm.
And if I'm gonna talk to him and be like, hey, you know anyone else who would really want to use this? He probably is gonna tell me like, man, this stuff has been good. I'm definitely talking to people about it. And now it's not me just looking for references. Now it's him like just looking for people he wants to help out genuinely. And that feeling of genuinity.
Yeah.
It's so much important than trying to be a network marketer and be genuine, like you want to help with people, but at the same time you want to make money. So if my prospects and my customers right now are going to be genuine about their results and genuine about sharing with other people,
Mm.
I'm going to like get them into the business in some indirect way or something where
Yeah.
you have to sit there and think business all the time, like, oh my gosh, I need to get people, whatever. I'd be like, hey, you know, I can't really get to every single person that you're letting me know needs this, but hey, let me set up this account, and then they could just they can do the same thing, but you just give them your link. So they're gonna benefit off of their own referrals because I'm not gonna steal anyone from anyone. Um, but they're gonna be building their business without knowing it, and once they start seeing money coming in, they're already using the genuinity of helping people, what do you call it, share this. And if they repeat the process and things like that,
Mm.
it's just going to get bigger. But they're making money. They're getting customers. We're gaining, more people onto the team and stuff like that. But it's very indirect stuff. I just want to use people's stories that are actually using it now.
Yeah, what I hear a lot of people say is retail to recruit, and that's true because like when they come in and people automatically tell everybody what they're doing and everything anyway, and so they're coming in, they're a product of the product, they already have their own results to show, and the thing is like when they come in as a customer, they're not trying to sell it to anybody, but like because they're not like there's no money or monetary attachment to them. So when they sell it, like or like because people sell all the time. Because people, everybody's a network marketer, they just don't realize it. But um, so it's cool because they don't realize that they're already selling it,
Right.
and so it's even better.
Yep. I don't
So
know
it's
what's going
definitely.
on. Sorry, something's happening with my computer is being slow.
Mm. Yeah. So yeah, basically when they say retail to recruit, is letting somebody try the product out or whatever, and they're gonna run and tell their friends automatically anyway because that's what people do.
Yep.
And so, and when they tell people about it, it's not so pitchy. I mean?
Not,
It's like pure hype and pure excitement.
and that's what I want to use right now. That's the biggest thing is I want to use that people genuinely just sharing it and they have that natural stuff.
Yep. So it's awesome. So yeah, retail to recruit. Okay, so for those of you who are just jumping on, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go down the Total Life Changes massive action plan, and this is in the group in the welcome package, as you know. Okay, so step one is to know your why. Why is why you're doing this, and the money has to be the last thing on the list. So knowing your why is like I got all this student loans, I got all this credit card debt, or like I'm doing this because I want my time back. I need my time freedom and things like that. And so it's basically when do you get emotional when you think of your why? Do you does it drive you to work your TLC business? Does it make you break through your fears? Like, okay, for example, when I had got my Blitz cards, I ordered like 5,000 of them, and I was putting them on people's cars, but I wasn't comfortable with that at first. I was like, no, I can't do it, I can't do it. Like, I was all scared and stuff like that. But once I started doing it and getting over them, like the jitters or whatever, getting over that, once I started doing that, it became easy to me. Now it's like a game. It's like how many flyers can I slap on cars before someone sees me? You know what I mean? And it's like a game to me, and it's fun now. And I've actually took the bus out there. It's like to the mall or like Myers and stuff like that, and I just go through and I just like tear up all the cars. Like put it. I was putting it on their windshield, but I've noticed that people would just drive off with it on there, and then I start rolling it up like this, like it in their handle. And then I noticed that some people just they get mad because they're like trying to get into their car and they pull their handle off and then like they just throw it on the ground. So what I've seen other people do is they kind of like put it at an angle like this, like in their driver's side window. Okay, so basically you want to have your why written down where you can see it every day, like like on your mirror. Some people tape it on their mirror or next to their mirror or whatnot. Um, okay, number two is you got to be a product of the product. You got to have you got to share your product testimony, and that's what we were just saying. Retail to recruit because customers they're a product of the product automatically, and when they tell people about it, it doesn't sound pitchy because they're trying to they're just sharing like everybody shares like when they go see a movie or when they go to a restaurant or something like that they're just sharing it and they don't have no benefit to get out of it. So when you got customers who are using your product, they got a testimony and all of a sudden their friends are going to want it, and then after a certain while that's when you cut into them like, hey, instead of me making all the money, wouldn't you like to make some money with me and with us and with the team? You already got your results, you got so that's awesome right there. And you want to be sure to set your proper auto ship order. If you want to hit director, you have to have 80 personal volume auto ship, which could be 10 packs of ISO tea. It could be the chaga, or it could be like two things of NutriBurst, or you can mix and match. You can have NutriBurst and NRG or whatnot, but the maximum PV you have to have is 120 to hit all ranks. So that could be 15 packs of tea, or it could be 5 packs of tea, NRG and like NutriBurst or whatever you want. Like so, like mine, I got my auto ship. It's on 80. I rotate it out every month. Like last month I got Tetchui and NutriBurst, and this time around I got Chaga coming in. And the time before that I had the 2 5 packs of tea. So you want to set your auto ship definitely.
Which one's the chaga?
And the chaga is the Siberian chaga. It's basically 90 capsules, and it's the thing that kills cancer cells, and it also helps detox. It has all the same attributes as the ISO T does, but so much more too.
Yeah.
And it absorbs into your body higher.
This is how we meet.
And so
Is that the stuff for cancer? Excuse me.
yeah, chaga is the stuff for cancer, and it also can lower your blood pressure and blood sugar and stuff like that. And it also detoxes you, and it's anti-aging too. The like the Russians and the Koreans and stuff like that. Those are the ones who they live the longest.
Always in darkness, and he's black. It's so funny. This is me.
Welcome. We got some action now. All right. Alright, so number 3 is you want to pick a mentor, champion. It could be someone you know. It could be someone you don't know that you follow on Facebook. It could be somebody on YouTube like Jim Rohn or like Robert Kiyosaki. People like that. It doesn't have to be someone you know. It can be up close or far away. And so you definitely want to pick the right mentor, right champion. And as you know, Team Legacy Empire, we have like dozens and dozens of great leaders on our team who are just like nonstop grinding, and they post inspirational stuff. Like Kylo is always posting stuff in the Let Me Sip This Tea group on how to market yourself and be personable on Facebook, and he hit regional in like maybe 3.5 months, and he actually came into TLC 2 days after I did, but he had 5 years of previous network marketing experience, and so he's putting us up on game for free, and that is awesome. So I recommend that everybody follow Kylo. He's a good champion or good coach. and basically you want to follow someone who has what you want. That's real important. If they have the rank you want, you definitely want to follow them and do what they do and mimic their Facebook profile. And basically you definitely personal development is a big part of network marketing for those of you who don't know. So I highly recommend that you all go out and read your first year in network marketing. And I'm actually going to post it in I think it's posted in the Let Me Sip the Tea group, but I'm going to post it in my group as well. And read that. And Think and Grow Rich is a real good one. The Magic of Thinking Big. These are all audios on YouTube that you can listen to. It'll change the way you think. It'll open your eyes, and you definitely gotta, like, every day you wanna be learn something new every day, and evolve yourself, because you gotta do something different to get different results. So if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results, that's a definition of insanity. So we want to stay away from insanity. We want to grow and evolve as individuals and business owners. and you want to number four is you want to build your list. You want to build your list. You want to have 60 people on your list for who you think would want to do the business, and you want to have 60 people on your list who you're going to target for customers. If you can only get, like, 30 customers and 30 potential distributors on your list, that's fine. But you got to get it out of your phone, get it out of your phone, get it out of your phone, get it out of your phone. Get it onto a computer screen, write it down on a pen and a pad. You have to get it out of your phone, because once you start going through that list, you're going to need to be able to just call people, like, right down the line, and you got to be able to log who you've called and who was interested and who wasn't. And so it's important to get that out of your phone. Really, really important, really important. And if somebody says no, who cares? You got, okay, let's say you got a list of 60 potential customers. If someone says no, big whoop. You got 59 more to go through. So it's not hard. It's just get that list. That's really, really, really key. Get that list and learn how to pique interest. And peak interest can be out on the streets. It could be on social media, on Facebook, on YouTube. Just give them a taste. You want to give them a taste, and don't give them the whole shebang. Don't try to explain the 26 benefits of the tea right on at the top of your head or whatever. I mean, just you always want to give them a taste. People, like, because they don't want to get flooded with information. Like, if I ask somebody, what's 2 plus 2? They're like, oh, well, the square root of 4 is 2, so, and 2 times 2 is 4. I didn't ask for all that. I said, what was 2 plus 2? And so you do not want to fire hose people with information. It's not good. It's not good, because they'll get turned off right away. And I know, because people have fire hose me with information, sending me long inbox messages trying to get me to join their opportunity. No, thank you. You know what I mean? All I see is just a block of words and a link at the bottom. So. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to try to get 30 customers now on auto ship. Customers can be on auto ship. If you get 30 customers now, or as soon as you can, that's $600 a month just in revenue, just off of customer volume and commission. So that's good. So now we're moving on to number 5 in the TLC Massive Action Plan. And so number 5 is you want to book your TLC party. A couple weekends ago, we had a themed party at Michaela's house, and it was the Walking Dead season finale party. There was like we had like a little like kind of like a spread with, like, on a fake dead body and stuff like that. It was dope. We was eating and stuff. We had samples of the tea. We had coffee. We had our display items. What I do is since I order so many different things, what I do is I keep the container, and that way I can have that for show, because people always want to know what's in it, what's in it, what's in it. And so when you show them that, you can just show them an empty container, and it also works out for if you're at a flea market or a swap meet or whatever. You don't have to worry about people walking off with your product because they're display cases. And so it's important to have that too. So you wanna book your first tea within 72 hours. You want to do that, and you want to invite friends, family, associates, colleagues, people from work. Maybe you got kids who got teachers that are cool with you. Invite them, invite everybody, because if you invite 100 people, I mean, 5 to 10 people are going to show up. So the more you invite, the better. That's definitely key. And you want to book your first two tea parties well within a week. You definitely want to have those, even if they're like farther spread out or whatnot. Like over here in Michigan, we're gonna start doing them. We're gonna start doing one a week minimum. And what I think I'm gonna start doing too is we're gonna start meeting up in public places and things like that. And then I've actually went and got the city pulse and stuff like that. The city pulse is just a thing that lets you know what's all happening in your area. It might be called something else different in your town, but it's definitely keep you plugged into all the events that are going on. And even if you're not a fan of those particular events, get out there, wear a TLC shirt or a hat or a bracelet or something. You want to pique interest. If someone sees your shirt says lose 5 pounds in 5 days, they're gonna be like, hey, they're gonna approach you. Like, I want people to approach me. I want people to ask me about my business. It makes it better for me. Like when people come and approach me, it's easier for me. I mean, even if they approach you on some other stuff and ask you what time it is, say, hey, it's 9:30, but anybody who wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days.
Awesome.
And number six, is the plug into the TLC success system, and this basically what we want to do is we want to get everybody to commit, from 3 to 12 months, because as you guys know, we're doing the power of two, the 36K run, and so just get people to focus on their health with you. It's a $40 opportunity. At worst case scenario, they don't like the product and they get their money back. Big whoop. It's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So don't let nobody give you any excuse how like, oh, I can't do it, I don't got the time. You don't got the time to drink tea. You don't got the time to drink something with your dinner. You don't got the time to drink coffee in the morning. Our coffee is instant. Don't give me that. You can take it with you and finish it at work, like make it at work, whatever. Don't let people give you excuse, man. It's called excuse-itis. If someone says they don't have the time to do it, it's time excuse-itis. Everybody has the same amount of time in a week. It's just how you use your time, and people got poor time management. But the thing is, you got to really ask some questions and really, people will just say something just like, "Oh, I don't got time." Well, how many hours do you work? 40. Well, how much time do you watching TV a week? Well, I watch for about 2 or 3 hours a day, whatever. You got time. You just don't wanna. You just don't wanna, manage it right. So, get your free marketing system. I don't know if you all know, but everybody gets a free capture page with an infomercial on it. It's gotlcdiet.com, and you can go there, and it only takes like 4 minutes to set up. You just type in your info, your TLC IBO number, and stuff like that, and you can customize your link. You can have gotlcdiet.com / Gonzalo or / Timwa, or you can just do your IBO number like I do. I just use my IBO number. It's a lot easier. I know it by heart. I would recommend that. I would recommend everybody knows their IBO number by heart. Know that IBO number like it's your social security number. Know it like it's your cell phone number. Know that IBO number by heart, because people are going to ask you for it, and it's going to be harder for you to be like, oh, hold on, well, let me log into my back office and find out what it is. All right, so another part of staying plugged in is you definitely want to be on the conference calls. There's the Hour of Power was yesterday on Sunday. That's at like 10 p.m. We have there's a Saturday morning call that starts at 10 or 11 a.m. And these are like high energy calls, high energy calls. And you definitely want to stay plugged into those because they keep you hyped up, they keep you amped, and it lets you know that this is an everyday thing. Like this TLC business, it's an everyday thing. Like every day, okay. Like does Walmart is Walmart open every day? Like do they say like, oh, I don't think we're gonna open our doors today. I don't feel like selling TVs today. Nah. You gotta open up your doors for business. What does that mean? Well, that means you gotta be out there like talking to people, like random people, like Tanisha and them say to talk to 10 plus people a day. Like just talk to 10 people a day. Like, okay, let's say you got a tree in your backyard that you want out of there, that you want to totally get out of there, and it's it's an eyesore. Maybe it's got like birds on there and they're like pooping all over your garden. I don't know, who knows, but okay, so let's say you got an axe in your hand, right? You got an axe in your hand. Now let's say you go go to your backyard every day and you whack at that tree 10 times each day, is that tree going to come down that day? No. But will that tree come down? If you go out there and you hit that tree with an axe 10 times a day, will that tree come down? Yes or no?
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean that we want to be out there. We want to be out there talking to people. It might not seem like it's doing anything now, but the thing is what's happening is you're getting more comfortable with yourself. You're getting comfortable with strangers, and you gotta get comfortable with it's like yeah, we're all uncomfortable at first, but just like I said about the flyer thing, like me putting flyers on cards, I was real uncomfortable about doing it at first, but after I started doing it and repeating it over and over again, like it's easy now. So I don't even care now. I turn it into a game. It's like a fun game to me now. And so we want to be out there talking to people, and we see a lot of people every day. Like even if you go to the convenience store or whatnot, I mean you see people at red lights or wherever. There's people all over the place. So we want to be going out there and we want to be building relationships too, because the thing is people join you first and they join the opportunity second. I mean, like the reason why I got so many people to jump on board with me in this is because I had built up relationships, and these have been relationships that I have been building up since the last company. I couldn't get them to come into the last company, but this is actually a way better opportunity than that anyway. But so okay, moving on. So yeah, stay plugged into the conference calls and the webinars, and we're gonna be doing hangouts like this every Monday and Wednesday at 9 EST. And also, when you're on these calls and stuff like that, you want to be taking notes. You always want to take notes because that's part of evolving. Because you have to review, what happened yesterday. And the thing is when we're learning new stuff, we only retain 50% of it, and then after that, it just depletes. And so that's why review is important and repetition. um, yeah, like I said, we want to be having weekly TLC parties. Um, definitely, because the more exposure you have, the better, and you want to be out there sharing your story. The one who shares their story the most times wins. Okay, because people want to know about you. They want to hear about you, and so that's why people like Kylo and others they don't even talk about the business. They just talk about life, and because the more people who can relate to you on social media, the better. They want to know that you're a real person. If they go to your page and all they see is advertisements on tea and coffee and like nothing else and nothing like about you or like what you're doing, then yeah, it's a turn off. You know what I mean? They're gonna feel like, why should I even add this person? All they're doing is spamming. For those of you who don't know what spam is just like throwing ads out there like all the time and whatever, and they get annoying after a while and stuff like that. So I mean, it's important to look at your profile now and then to look at it from the outside to see if it looks spammy. Like I look at mine, and if there's too many advertisements on there, I'll erase them from the timeline or whatever. And you want to go and you definitely want to go register at teamusauniversity.com. They have there's an app. We actually have an iPhone and Android app, and on that app there are the documents, the 3 steps to success, 3 phases to success. I believe that this app is on there. this massive action plan, I believe that's on there. There's also a slideshow presentation on there, so now you can present on the go on your smartphone. Now you don't have to lug around a laptop. You can just show it to people on your phone, and they're like, "Hey, I can do this. I have a smartphone." Or even better yet,
And
just
this
like
is
the last thing
offered.
that I had. Huh?
Gonzalo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is that all offered free?
Yes.
Like this app and
Yes.
everything? Okay.
The app is
That
free.
was it. Okay.
Another way you can do it is you can do like flip books like this and get some like clear sheets. There's some clear sheets like this. And then you can put papers in there, and you make it like a presentation and whatnot. Like mine, I don't have it in that format. I just got like TLC documents in there, but I'm gonna go print out the slideshow. That way I can present on the go with that, and that's even cheaper because some people might think, well, I don't have $100 for a smartphone. I don't have $300 for a laptop. Like if you show it to them on a laptop, they might think like, well, I'm getting way over my head in here. I don't. bad enough I'm paying $40 for some tea or some coffee. I mean, I don't want to have to go out and buy a laptop and a smartphone. So the flip books are great. They're really great. They work. They're especially great for flea markets and like if you go to college campuses and stuff like that, you can just get a clipboard, shirt, hat, whatever, just something to like pique some interest. You gotta have some flair, you know what I mean? It's and so basically what you want to do is you want to get there are actually pre-recorded opportunity calls out there too on this Team USA University.com. There are pre-recorded opportunity calls. There are also calls that train you how to hit director. They train you on social media. All this stuff is out there, and the thing is we all have to learn it for ourselves. Like I know a lot of it, but I can't learn it for everybody. I can share what I know, but like I said, we only retain about half of what we learn. And so if I tell you about it, you're only getting half of what it was. So I mean, we gotta definitely be on there. But on these opportunity calls, I'm gonna start doing these every other day too, starting tomorrow, because we definitely gotta get the pace picked up. And but you want to get like 2 to 3 people on the call each time, or get 2 to 3 people on the in front of a video. Like we need eyeballs on the video, as Brandon Boyd used to say. Get eyeballs on the video. We want eyeballs on the video on the presentation. Doesn't matter. We just need eyeballs on it, regardless if they like what they see or not. We just the more the merrier. And also, if you're not a part of the Let Me Sip This Tea Facebook group or the Team USA, definitely get a hold of us, because for those of you who don't know, the Team USA is the bigger group, and like the high-ranking people are in there, and people are always giving out great ideas and stuff like that. That's always good. So that was the massive action plan, the TLC massive action plan. So that's available, and are there any questions on that?
No, that's some really good information.
Okay. All right. So, does everybody understand what being binary qualified means? All right.
You said, what was it again?
I said, does everybody understand what being binary qualified means?
That's
Okay.
just
So,
like
what was that?
that's just like getting 2 people under you, right?
It's you gotta personally sponsor one left and one right. Like these are people that you have to personally bring in, because you can have like 10 people under you on one side, and let's say you got 10 people on your left side, and you place one person on your right hand side. Does that make you binary qualified? No. Even though you got people on this side and people on this side, you have to personally enroll 2 people with using your link, and then after that, you just got to make sure your legs are evened out. And I can also I can do if you guys want to see some visuals, I can open up my my little paint, and I can draw on there.
All right, so let me just get this straight. So, being binary qualified means that you personally enroll 2 people through your website.
Yes.
And so, okay, and that's every month or period for life?
You have to have 2 active IBOs that you personally enrolled. What does that mean? Okay, so if you enroll 2 people personally and you sponsor one left and one right, let's say the next month one person decides to not order anything, then you're not binary qualified anymore, because they have to be active. And so this is why it's important for sometimes you gotta enroll more than 2, because if someone drops out, which people naturally do, they'll naturally drop out. You want to make sure that your money don't get cut off because somebody decided to not order tea or coffee or whatever their auto ship was that month. And
Okay.
so,
Excuse me. Can I interrupt for a minute?
Yeah.
For you mentioned making them active and being active, is that their monthly auto
that's their
shipment
monthly auto
is keeping them active?
Yes,
Okay, so it's not necessarily they got to order for their customers or whatever, or having customer orders. It's just
eh,
long as they're doing a monthly auto shipment, that keeps them active.
correct.
Okay,
Yep,
got
yep,
you. Okay.
yep.
Okay, so here's the other question about that. So okay, so then you're binary qualified, and so that's all it is. You just need to keep them active, and that's your binary qualified. It doesn't matter if one leg's longer than the other. That's not going to disqualify you.
No, but you wanna make sure that your legs are even because we have a pay leg and we have a power leg. The power leg is the leg with more volume on it.
Right, right. So if they're
So,
even, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
mhm. So yeah, and so okay, and so after you become binary qualified, your next goal is to generate 1,000 POV. What does that mean? That means you want to have 1,000 volume on your pay leg, which is it can be your short leg or your leg with the least volume on it. So you want to have 1,000 volume on each side. 1,000 volume here, 1,000 volume here. And what that does is it makes you the director rank, and that gives you 12% of the binary. When you're an associate, meaning binary qualified, you get 10% of the binary. But when you hit director, you actually unlock the check match bonuses, and that's where the real money is at. Because there are directors out here who are getting paid, up to $1,500, $2,000 a week, and it's just based on like because they got the check match. So like, let's say you personally enroll someone on your first level who's making $1,000 a week. Okay, as a director, you're gonna get a check match bonus of $500 for that one rep. I mean, and this is unlimited. You could have 10 reps. Each make. Let's say you got 10 reps, each making like $50 each. Okay, that's like $500 or whatever. You can get a check match for $250 for that. And then not only that, you'll get a 10% check match on their personally sponsored
10
people.
more minutes for sure.
So it's
Be done being a nasty bitch.
pretty great. And like I
Huh?
said, you have to have 80 personal volume to reach
Done being a
director
bitch
rank.
now.
And so
You know, nasty caca papers.
like that. Okay.
Done by my crotch.
Are there any
Crotch,
questions on, are there any questions in general or any of this?
Yeah, I have another one. I mean, um, so on Brad's side, I need to build his too. Then
If
is
you
that
want him
is
to
that
be
correct?
binary qualified, yes. Mm.
Oh man, now I can't hear you.
If you want Brad to be binary qualified, then yeah, you would have to use his link to personally bring in one left and one right. Did you get it?
Yeah. So, but then I don't want to just keep them as there and then just build on the other side. That's not going to be good for me, right?
Let me show. Let me open up my what you call it here, so that way I can get.
Because I think we had like a conversation earlier that
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screen share right now. Okay. Okay, can you guys see this right here?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, when you first come in, it's just you,
Mhm.
and being binary qualified is sponsoring one person to your left and one person to your right, however it shows up on your screen, but one left, one right. Now, Audra, in your case, you have something like this going on. And so if you wanted to get Brad binary qualified, you'd have to use his link and sponsor one left and one right. Now, you can do that if you want, but you can also just build one line straight down on that side. You know, I mean, this line over here, like I said, there's other people on there, so they're going to be helping you build that leg and whatnot. So you can either build straight down, which is what I kind of do. When I bring in new people, they fall to this side, and so it doesn't look perfect and nothing like that. But like, and it just depends on which side somebody's power leg is or whatnot.
So my power leg is the left side as of right now. So just keep on building over to the left, if
So you want
and then try possibly, and then go over to the other side, but only one side of the right.
Yeah, so you want to make
That
sure that you kind of got this going on right here, and so you could build two legs for him, but that's up to you. But this is what I do. I would build one line straight down, because then once you start building another line for him, you know, now all of a sudden you're building three legs. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we came from an opportunity that me and Timwell came from an opportunity that had 7 across. So when you came in, you had to build. Well, first you had to build your initial 3, and then after that happened, you had to do a 4th one, and a 5th one, and a 6th one,
Got me.
and a 7th one. So having a
Okay.
binary is cool. This is one reason why I love TLC, because it's simple. You just only 2 people directly underneath you, and after that you just build straight. You can build straight down. But it's totally up to you if you want to, want to build this other leg right here. That's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you. But I'm just informing you that you would be building 3 legs, or I mean, potentially maybe 2, because as you know, my mom is still bringing people in, and Keisha is gonna start bringing people in too. So they're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
helping you with this leg right here. And so, but I mean, yeah, if you want, if you want to, 2 incomes, in your house extra instead of just 1, then yeah, build
Mm-hmm.
this and this too as well.
I just don't want to miss out on, the opportunities of trying to, get that check, whatever that you were saying,
Check
and,
match, yeah.
just be qualified for everything. You know what I'm trying to say here?
hmm So
And that would
for direct,
qualify me doing it like that with those lines off to the side, just the right and the left, and work straight down.
mm, yeah.
Okay.
So okay, you got okay. That's binary qualified. You brought in 1 left and 1 right,
Mhm.
and so to hit director, you want to have 1,000 volume on that side and 1,000 volume on the other side, and
Mhm.
that's director.
Okay.
And so, and you're gonna get a 50% check match on your first level of oh, it's all messed up. And then you can get 10% on your second level. Now, what does that mean? Okay, let's say you personally sponsor 5 people. Okay, those are all on your first level. They're gonna look different up here. So let's say you got these, and let's say you do like this is your 1, your 2, and then let's say you bring your 3 right there, and your 4th one right here, and maybe your 5th one right here. So that's
Mhm.
how it's gonna look in the binary thing. But when you do your sponsored, it's gonna go across like that, and then when they bring in people, it's gonna it can even go farther than that, because it's unlimited how many people you can personally sponsor. So, it can span across, and
Oh,
so
that's what that means. I get that now.
yeah, yep.
I
So like
thought
when
first
Tidwell
level.
logs into his, he can see all the people who I brought in and the people who they brought in.
Dude, that's powerful. I thought the first level was just like your number 1 and your 2, and I was like, crap. What if I put like number 1 and it's the spill? Okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's the same thing that other people had thought too. They thought it was just the first 2 that you actually bring in, but it runs across on your sponsor. So if your first two people you bring in don't do anything, you don't have to worry about it because then you still got these ones over here, and they're gonna land in different places in the binary. Like I said, they can land over here, or wherever. So your structures look two different ways. Like you got a binary structure, which is uh the one and two across like this, and then you got this one right here, which is your sponsored structure. Like they look different, but it's just to let you know who's doing what, because when you look at it in the bigger view like this on the main structure, you kind of don't know who brought in who because you can only see who you brought in. So when you look at it on the sponsored thing, you can actually do that. And if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, I can log into my back office and actually show you if you guys want to see what I'm talking
If you'd
about.
like to share it, that's up to you. Yeah.
Okay, so let me all right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is okay. I'm gonna log in. Okay, now while I'm logging in, Tim, do you have any words?
Um, let's see. Hmm. Oh, whenever you want
Or does
to,
anybody have
whenever
any
you're
questions?
sharing, I got something. Whenever you're
Was that?
sharing with people, when it comes to the product and stuff, and I'm just thinking about this now on myself, you wanna you wanna put like a realistic application for them. So they sit there and be like, oh hey, how you doing, girl? I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm doing good. Telling their life story, what's going on, like, oh, what have you been up to? Trying to go to the gym and things like that, or whatever it is, just trying to lose a little bit weight, getting ready for that summer bod, all that other stuff. Bam, you got some pretty good information in there. Right now, they're somewhat motivated. They're motivated. They're trying to lose some weight for the summer. So you have a time period of when they kind of want to do it. What you could do in your mind is kind of go through: do they need resolution? Do they need what do you call it, the ISRT, or do they need the coffee or whatever it is? Through that. But what you want to do is like you got to look at them and be like, I know what you need and everything else like that, or you don't even have to put it as you have what they need, and be like, whoa, how would it look like if say you had something that will help you, are you using anything that's going to help you lose weight? Because I mean that'd be cool if like you had something that will help you lose weight in like 5 days or something like that. How would that feel for you? Girl, if I lost 5 pounds, 5 days, I'll be looking good, fitting in my high school pants and things like that. Boom. Right there, they've already showed an interest that they'll be willing to go to losing weight in 5 days would be awesome. And you haven't even mentioned TLC or any of the products, but you want to show them how it would work for them. So you could be like, hey, listen, I hear you want to lose this much, before the summer, and the summer's in like 3 months or something like that. And this is what you've been doing today. But guess what you could do when you wake up in the morning? So that way, like I know you're lazy and you don't like to wake up in the morning, but here's how we can start burning some weight in the morning. So that way, when you are going to the gym, you even lose more weight. Girl, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Well, you can wake up in the morning, drink some tea right here, and that's gonna help you out to start up, your body losing weight and things like that. They're like, oh my gosh, that's great. What are you talking about? What is this tea? Or hey, you can have this coffee. I mean, with your breakfast or whatever. Well, depending on what they have for breakfast. But you show them how their schedule would look like and how the product would fit in there. That way, they don't have to sit there and they won't know what the product does or what it looks like, how it feels, or how to do it. But if you tell them and show them how it would look like if they had the tea in the morning, you drink coffee. Say you drink the coffee and you're gonna start feeling it, or whatever it is, you're going through your day. Now your body is ready when you have another one for lunch or before you go work out, you have another coffee, you got a little more energy. You're gonna be already ready to go to burn even more. Makes them feel good. pretty much being a salesperson, but to your friends, loved ones. You found it, Gonzo? Wait, and do you know what I love so much? I gotta mention this. Like I'm doing it right now. I'm about to place an order. Is I've been buying through a Audra. I don't know if you do. You have a customer account that you created under yourself?
Yes. Mhm.
Perfect. Well, honestly, I do. After whoa, did Gonzo just leave us?
Oh wow.
Right. He
You might be
dished.
having technical difficulties.
Right. Well, what I created one under myself, and I've been ordering it, and just now, like, it's just kind of crazy. Is the commissions that I've been getting from in my account thing, I've been reassigning them instead of like getting a check or whatever it is. I've been reassigning it back to my customer account, and right now it's cool. Like I have enough to buy some other product on here without even having to spend any more money, but using my commissions.
Okay.
So it's another advice is that this in the business world realm, things like that or whatever. Cool thing is that you could do is you start one, I guess kind of like gambling also, but probably a terrible example, is you start out with your own money and then you start winning whatever the company is paying you. Now, what you want to do is switch from using your own money and use the money that you're earning to start building your business. Now it's not a loss coming out of your income or anything else like that. Now you're using your commissions to be able to build your business and say you order a product that you didn't like or something like that was crap, but you're really not at a loss because the fact is that you're not using money out of your pocket anymore. It's coming straight from like your commissions.
Okay. Okay. Yep. I did do a different account for all the team money to go a different account. So turn
Yeah,
around and
I wish.
buy some business cards or whatever out of that. So yeah, I
Yeah,
like
that's what
it.
I was looking to like maybe get a T-shirt or it's a wristband that Gonzo just got and start wearing that.
Okay.
I think that's gonna something that people could see and something I feel like I can wear all the time. Because I'm looking at the products here and I could get some of the product. I really want to try that tech chechu.
The chewy, that stuff sounds
Chewy.
sweet.
Oh yeah.
Chewy. It's fun to say.
Yeah,
I'm working on
I
getting
was,
us t-shirts. I'm gonna call my godfather tomorrow. I called this past weekend, but he was unavailable, and his wife was like, "You want to call my husband because I'm gonna go by the book, and you know he'll give you a better deal than me." So I left him a message, and he's supposed to get back with me. But we can just get the shirts like at a discount cost, hopefully. And if worst comes to worst, I can always just stencil them myself. We have a simple screen printer, so
nice. Question.
Oh, that is sweet.
With what do you call it? The wristband. Where did Gonzo get his that says lose 5 pounds in 5 days? I don't.
I
I
don't
think
know, but
that's
I really like that.
yeah.
I
I
really like.
want to get that,
I
but
think that was part of the option in your training section, but I don't know. I've been kind of looking for stuff too. Well, now I just got my computer up and running, so now it'll be easier for me to look up things. So
right. Interesting.
Well, hey, listen, guys, I gotta get going because I got some editing to do. I want to finish up these videos I shot with Gonzalo to make them available for us. But like I said, hopefully next week I'll have a better gauge on that, and then hopefully we'll have an update on those what do you call them? They're like handbills, but they're the flyers that Gonzalo was working on,
Got
and yeah, and I got rid of all the ones that I have. I didn't make it to any of the sushi spots, but I'm gonna work on another flyer. I'll make it available to everybody on the team too. So I'm working on a flyer that's gonna push the parasites, and I wanted to distribute that one at like sushi places, but also like at steakhouses and
oh my goodness.
like any place where they serve like meat, right? Pork chops,
Pork.
yeah, right? Pork, and also, I don't know if you guys know about Flint, but in Flint, Michigan, and you guys want to pay attention to the news too, because right now water source and
Oh.
the purity of the water is a big deal here in Flint, Michigan. They are using the water from Flint River, which is not very sanitary. They're doing it as like to try to cut around corners and be cheap because they think it's going to be more expensive to move the water in from Detroit. But what they're finding out is it's costing them more money with health bills because people are breaking out in rashes, and so the water's very, very impure.